Hey everyone, welcome back to a new Wizard101 video. Today we are going to be crafting the next fire spell that's in line with the craftable ones, and that is Krampus. So previously we've crafted Brimstone, and Brimstone honestly is a more difficult spell to craft than Krampus. So we could have started with Krampus and then moved into Brimstone, but whatever, that's kind of the order. I mean, they're both 4 pips. And then the other one is going to be Hephaestus, which you don't get from the guy in Shirataki Temple, which is where we're at. You get that from Aquila, so we will show that off a little bit later. I think I have everything. I'll have to look at the recipe for Hephaestus, but I think I'm close. I definitely have the TCs for it. So this is where this guy is in the Shirataki Temple, basically way at the end by the Oni. You gotta defeat this boss, and then you take the teleporter, and then you can walk straight in. So pretty easy, but also Brimstone was 60,000 to buy, and Krampus is only 10,000. So difference in that, difference in materials is not as difficult, but we'll go over that. Also, there's a treasure card that he offers, which I guess if you really didn't have Krampus treasure cards, you could create them. But I was in the bazaar today, and I saw like 2 of them. Previously, I was looking for these cards, and I saw a few, so hopefully if you get lucky, you can find Krampus TCs in the bazaar. Brimstone TCs, there's plenty of them in the bazaar. And then I'm not sure about the other ones, but that's what I saw with those. I even saw some Hephaestus TCs in the bazaar too. So they're there if you're willing to kind of farm for them a little bit. But Krampus, we are going to buy this recipe, and then let's have a look at what we actually need to craft this thing. So let's go to cards, and here it is. So Krampus requires 6 TCs. I have 9 of them, so not too bad. And then rubies and ghostfire, we will go and buy those from just the regular reagent vendor. Black pearl, I had this on a different character, I just transferred it. But I think out of these, if you don't have gardening for these 2, or you just don't have amber, then black pearl is going to be one of the more difficult things to get. I have seen it in the bazaar. I mean, it's there a little bit, but I feel like it's kind of expensive because it's kind of low quantities in the bazaar. But I have black pearl, so that was good. Black coal, I don't really know where you get black coal. I feel like I just get it over time, and I had it on my life character, so I transferred that. But I have to look up how you get black coal. I feel like you just kind of get it from fights and stuff. But you need 100 of that, so that could be difficult, because that is, I'm not sure exactly if that's a rare reagent, but it could be difficult to get 100. Astral Shard, you can farm this all day and get some of that, so 50 shouldn't be too difficult. Sunstone, that's easy gardening reagent that you can get from that. So if you don't garden, you're gonna have a difficult time, but if you do, I mean, I know a lot of people garden to get mega snacks and stuff. So Sunstone is a drop from EMPs, which I have a plentiful amount of EMPs. And then amber you can get, you know, a lot of places now. So gardening is one of them, but you can also get it from a lot of the fights in Mirage drop amber. So I feel like my storm probably has some amber that I haven't even looked at, but those are the recipe reagents for that. Also, compared to the Brimstone, I just skipped it. Brimstone's most difficult thing was the diamond, and we don't have to mass transmute anything for Krampus. So that's nice, because to get 100 diamond, I had to transmute so much stuff to get that one. So it's made a little bit easier because we don't have to get 100 of a difficult reagent. I'm not even sure if you can transmute black coal if you don't have it. Maybe you could, but that's something that I have to look into a little bit more. We're going to go to my favorite place for the reagents, which is Celestia. Grab those, and then we'll be on our way to crafting this card. Celestia. So, this is 2 of the 3 craftable cards. The other one is the droppable spell, which is Burning Rampage. I'll probably talk about that a little bit towards the end on what I'm going to do in order to get that. Oh, black coal. Okay. Black coal you can buy. Disregard everything I said about black coal being a rare reagent, because it is only 5 gold. Please do not get black coal from any other place besides this guy or whoever else has this. Okay, black coal is a super easy reagent. Also, shadow oil, you can just buy that too. I know this isn't for this recipe, but there are recipes that require shadow oil. You can just buy it. So definitely check with this guy if you're not sure on which reagents you can get. Where is Ghostfire? There it is. So we need 200 of this. We'll see how expensive that is. It's usually not too bad. Let's just go ahead and go all the way down to 200. 200 Ghostfire for 20,000. And then we also need let's check the recipe just so I buy the right one. Perfect ruby, we need 100. Let's get perfect ruby, 100 each, and then we'll be good. So it costs 30,000 gold for this, 10,000 for that, to buy the actual recipe. So not as expensive as brimstone was, but still you're gonna have to spend some gold if you're gonna be crafting these spells. So that should be it. Not too bad as compared to the brimstone spell was. So we have absolutely everything. I beforehand was looking at getting all the other reagents just so I had them, just so I didn't have to like switch characters while recording. So that is everything. Yeah, black coal. Disregard everything I said about it because you can just buy it from the reagent vendor. So that's good. Actually, we want to go to my house. I had no idea that was even a thing. Because I don't know, for some reason I kind of knew that, and then in the back of my mind I probably knew, but I just forgot because I don't use black coal that much. So we need card crafting station. Krampus right there. And Krampus is 305 to 345, and then it puts up the negative 45% accuracy on the enemy for 4 pips. So not too bad. Pretty similar to Brimstone, but less damage. And I feel like Brimstone's, the trap that it puts up is really good. This one puts up basically a black mantle, so it's still good, but we're gonna craft that. There we go, Krampus. That is 2 of the 3 fire craftable spells that we've already got. So Krampus is a cool spell. We will have a look at that. Actually, I should just keep it in a bunch because I want to draw it. We'll take a look at that and our first cast of Krampus. So there we go. Let's head out here. But next up, I am going to be crafting Hephaestus, so that'll be a cool thing to look forward to. And then for the Burning Rampage, this is a spell that you have to farm for in order to get. You have to get lucky. If you guys remember, way back last year, I think, I was farming for the Kraken spell. I don't know what it's called. I always forget what that spell's called. But the Storm spell that's droppable by the key boss. It's basically a Kraken holding a shark. That spell I farmed for, got it. Even though that spell's not as viable as Burning Rampage is. But here's Krampus already. Let's actually blade up just to see. But I will be farming for that, and I'm going to be live streaming it. I want that to be my first YouTube live stream. I've never done a YouTube live stream before in the life of my entire channel. So that could be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to try to get it all set up. And that should happen soon. Probably after we get the Hephaestus card crafted. So it'll probably be sometime next month, I feel like April. So look forward to that. Should we just go ahead and hit? Just use Krampus. Alright. First cast of Krampus on this character. Hey, there's your black coal. That's why you need it. And then if he didn't die, he would have put up the negative 45% accuracy. So really cool spell. I like it. Krampus is a nice spell. Not as viable in like PvP, but I'm sure people have used it. I mean, definitely for maybe like quick match. But then again, I'm trying to think like, why wouldn't you use Brimstone? Well, if you want to put up the negative 45, that could be a big deal in quick match if the enemy fizzles. But Brimstone and Krampus, both pretty good spells to have for Fire Wizard. So we got those. And then Hephaestus, I'll have to take a look at the recipe to see. But we're going to go and stitch my official Polaris gear now because I haven't done it yet. And I've kind of been waiting for it to actually stitch this. So let's go over to Eloise and stitch this gear, and then we'll be ready for Polaris. I'm assuming Blue and I are going to be starting that up pretty soon. Not sure exactly when. I kind of want to do it. Maybe we'll post it tomorrow. I'll have to see. But do I need to unstitch? I think I can just stitch. I think I can just stitch over my other thing because I don't really care about it. So appearance is going to be this, and then the stats are going to be the. Do I have the Hades? Yeah, the Hades. Unseen Lord Cinder Crown. I think that's what I've been using for a while. I don't have any Darkmoor stuff except for the Darkmoor robe. I'm just making sure quick. Let me just look at my gear quick because I don't want to accidentally stitch something that's not correct. See, I was wrong. This is why you check. So I've been using the crit helm from Chrysalis. I forgot about that. It's called Desert Trader's Shroud. Appearance is going to be that. So this gives me that large boost with crit and some damage. So we're going to be stitching that. Yes. We're losing our sets, but that's okay. Did it work? Yeah, I think it worked. Okay, and then we're also going to stitch the one piece of Darkmoor gear that I actually have, which is the Master Robe. Let's look at that. There it is. Okay, I have two. Because I guess I got two during the first run, because I only did like one run. But, craft that. Blue Knight said that we would eventually do Darkmoor again to try to get the piece of gear, but we just never have. I mean, it's not really required, but maybe we'll do it at some point. And then for the boots, I was using the Hades one, so I knew I was using one piece of Hades gear still. And it'd be nice to get the Darkmoor boots, but we just haven't really done it too much. So we're getting that. And then I think I'm just going to, I don't know, what should we go with the wand? I haven't really decided on that yet. For this, I want to unstitch it because I want to have a separate, I mean, this is a good blade to have. I don't want to stitch over any of these. So we're going to unstitch these. And then we're going to decide which one we want to stitch to. I haven't really completely come to a decision on it. We could do Blood Moon. We could do the flute, the bow. Which one do we think is going to be good for Polaris? I kind of want to do the Blood Moon staff would be really cool. Is that all the ones that I have? We've been using the blade for a while. Let's go ahead and do the Blood Moon staff. Just because I think it looks awesome. So we're going to do that. We're going to stitch it to my 110. Actually, no, we're going to stitch it to this, which is 100. The crit wand because we're going for crit. Especially in Polaris where it's pretty easy to get that. So, there we go. That should be everything. Let's go ahead and equip that. So there you go. That is the official set that you will see in Polaris when we do that. I'll probably pick a different mount that we'll use for that. So that's the official mod for Polaris with the wand stitched and everything else stitched as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me getting the Krampus spell and then getting the official Polaris stitch, which I hope we record that soon because I'm excited for Polaris. It's going to be a fun world. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.